Hello everyone. In this Power BI session, we will start the new module that is Power BI visualization and formatting. In this module, we will see several types of visualization like bar chart, cards, area chart, line chart, pie chart, God chart, funnel chart, tables, and many more. Then we will discuss how to access the format section in the visualization pane so we can format the visuals which we are adding to our report. Then we will learn about the analytics pane and how to use these analytics panes to display the different types of dynamic reference line in the visuals. So we will start with the Power BI visualization, then we will moving forward to the formatting. Okay, so let's start with what is Power BI visualization. Visualization provides insightful information through dashboard reports, charts, and other visualization, which one can understand easily. With the help of the data visualization, we can communicate the trends, demonstrate the performance, and show the relationships and many more. The collection of visualization created in one or more pages in Power BI known as report where the visualization in report is related to each other. So this is what the visualization is. Now let's start with bar and column chart visualization. So the bar and column chart in Power BI are commonly used visualization. Both chart types represents the data using rectangular bars where the size of the bar corresponds to the magnitude of the values. Bar chart is horizontally aligned and while the column chart is vertically aligned. And there are three types of bar chart available, that is stacked bar chart, clustered bar chart, and 100% stacked bar chart. Similarly, in Power BI, column charts are of three types: stacked column chart, clustered column chart, and 100% stacked column chart. So this is what the bar and column chart is. Now we will discuss one by one these charts. Like we will start with stacked bar chart. So stacked bar chart, in stacked bar chart, multiple data series are stacked on top of each other within each category on the horizontally, whereas each bar represents the total value of all stacked data series for that category. It is useful for comparing the total value of each category and seeing the comparison of each category in relation to the whole. Here you can see the example of stacked bar chart. That is sum of sales and sum of unit price by reason. So reason is the, we can say it is a category. Based on that, it is showing sum of sales and sum of unit price. So this is what the stacked bar chart. We will see how we can create it, but I will complete first all the bar chart, then I will go and I will show you how you can create the bar chart and add data to it to show the, so you can represent the data in your visualization. So next is the clustered bar chart. In a clustered bar chart, multiple data series are grouped side by side. Here you can see we in an image. So sum of sales and sum of units price are are grouped side by side for each category horizontally, and each group bars represent a single category, and each bar within the group represents a different data series. It is useful for comparing values across different categories and identifying patterns or difference between groups. The third one is the 100% stacked bar chart. The 100%, this is the stacked bar chart. The length of these bars are represent the percentage of the total value for each category. Each bar is divided into segment, with each segment representing a different data series. It is useful comparing the relative proportion of each data series within each category and seeing how they contribute to the total value. So total value is nothing but 100%. So here you can see the example of the stacked budget. Now let's see how we can create this. So you can see the data of that we have created the model. So this data I am using, right? Okay. So now let's start with stacked bar chart. So we will, this is the stacked bar chart and this is the visualization pane where you can see the stacked bar chart, right? I will drag and drop here and I will little bit expand this chart. So let's take the sales value. So it will take the sales value in the x-axis. Now let's take the reason you can take. Okay, based on the reason we will see the sales and the profit. Okay, so here you can see the example of the sales and the profit. I think it is going on minus, that's why in the south direction. So it is showing the negative values. So it shows in the backside of the sum of cells. Okay. Based on the, so this is how we can show the stacked bar chart. Now we will show the reason and the sum of sales and sum of profit in the clustered bar chart. So how we can show this? Just select this chart and I will deselect clustered bar chart, so you can see the clustered bar chart. Okay, so this is the clustered bar chart. And next we will see 100% stacked bar chart. Here you can see the 100% stacked bar chart. The value is in negative. You can see sum of profit value is in negative. Okay, you can see in the tooltip. So it is showing in the back side, like backward side. These all are in front side. Okay, so this is how we can create stacked bar chart, clustered bar chart, and the 100% stacked bar chart. Now let's see about column chart. So stacked column chart is nothing but it is similar to stacked bar chart. Basically, it is horizontally represented, and in column chart it will represented as a vertically. Okay, so basically it is also same, like multiple data series are represented by different segments stacked on top of each other within each category along the x-axis. The total height of each column represents the total value of all the data series for that category and are useful for comparing the total value of each category, understanding the contribution of the data series to the total. So this is what the stacked column chart is, and you can see the example of the stacked column chart. Next, see the clustered column chart. This is also similar to the clustered bar chart. So you can see multiple data series are grouped side by side within each category along the x-axis, and each category has its own set of columns with each column representing a data series and are useful for comparing values across different categories and identifying patterns or differences between groups. Here you can see the example of cluster column chart. Now let's see the last column chart, that is the 100% stacked column chart. It is similar to the 100% stacked bar chart. So the total width of each column represents the 100% and each segment within the column represents the percentage of the total contributed by each data series. Whereas the all columns have the same width, making it easier to compare the repetitive portion of each data series and within each category. These are useful for visualizing the distribution of percentage within each category and comparing the relative contribution of each data series. So this is what the 100% stack bar column chart is. Now let's see how we can create this column chart. So I will use same data like reason, sum of sales and sum of profit based on the reason. Okay, so this is the stacked column chart. I will just select the stack column chart and you can see the representation of the stack column chart visualization. Okay, so this is the stack column chart. Now let's come to the clustered column chart. Here you can see the clustered column chart. If I will, you can see the cluster bar chart are in horizontally and the cluster column charts are vertically aligned. Okay. So next is the 100% stacked column chart. You can see the 100% stacked column chart. Basically, both column and bar chart are similar type, but you can show the data in horizontally or vertically. It is up to you. That's all for today. We will see you on the next session where we will see more different types of visualization available in the Power BI. Thank you so much.